definitely is, because to keep an ATP event in a country and particularly in a city for 19-20 years is not a mean feat. If you look at the tournaments in the Asian region, they've normally shifted out after about half a dozen years. So we are very, very proud that we've been able to keep the tournament in India for 20 years and 19 years on the trot in Chennai. And I must thank the sponsors, particularly Aircel and the government of Tamil Nadu, for really putting this thing together. Tamil Nadu government has been very consistent in its support, and I think it would not be possible without the support of the state government. I've been being part of this tournament for pretty much the entire period. I think when Boris Becker came here, I think we had the biggest ever audience here. And I think the epic match between Carlos Moya and Nadal, I still think that's the longest three-set match. And it was also special when Ramkumar qualified and beat Somdev in the first round, because Ramkumar is a homegrown boy who practically grew up playing in these courts. So I think these are the three things which I would recollect on top of my head. I think it's the tennis spectators of Chennai. Chennai is the tennis capital of India. I think most tennis players from the Krishnans, the Amritrajs came from here, and I think Leander Paes learnt his tennis here. Mahesh, even though didn't play his tennis here, was actually born in Chennai. So Chennai has got a connection with pretty much everybody who's a significant tennis player. Somdev played all his tennis here as well. So I think we have a very rich tradition of tennis, and most importantly, I think the audience understands tennis. This can't be said about many other cities in the world. Huge challenges. I think with the finances are always a challenge. I think to attract sponsors is a challenge. Had it not been for government support, it would simply not be possible. We still need more support. In fact, I think in this country, cricket gets a disproportionate part of the assets and the attention span. I wish other sports also attract that kind of sponsorship. But we need more sponsors, and we will be seeking out more sponsors, and we'll be seeking out the government as well to support us. We need more support from people to keep this tournament here. I think clearly Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupathi used this as a launching pad for their careers. Somdev reached his first final here, so this was clearly there, and I think Ramkumar got noticed here for the first time. So pretty much every Indian player of significance has used this opportunity to showcase himself here. And I hope more young players do it. And there are two young boys who I'm looking out for who are playing the qualifying, Sumit Nagal and Mukund Sasikumar, who are names which we should look out for in the future. People must come out in greater numbers, must come out in the earlier rounds to make greater numbers to watch it. Sponsors must also see the value of associating themselves with a world-class event. It's not very easy to put a city in the news globally. I think conducting a sports event is a great way to do it. And I think Chennai has demonstrated that by consistently holding the tournament here. We also had the World Chess Championship here. I think conducting international sports event is a great way to brand a city. And people are realizing the value. And if more people do that, I think the tournament only gets stronger as the years come by.